Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 30th. So this week, you start off with the Tower, which is, a lot of people consider this a terrible card. I don't consider it a terrible card, actually. It can represent disaster or, change or something bad happening or something falling away. It's a tower with the top of the tower falling off there on the card. This deck is really cool, by the way. It has 4 of the major arcana in it, so if you're wondering why there's tarot mixed in with these playing cards, that's why. But usually this takes something out of our life that needs to leave anyway. That's what I always say. So it might not always be very comfortable, but at the same time, it's like sometimes we don't get the hint. And, it's happened to me many a times. So just know, sorry I had to pause the video there for a quick second, but just know that this is probably not that big of a deal. And like I said, it might be uncomfortable at first, but it needs to happen. And the rest of the week looks very positive, so I wouldn't even, consider it that big of an issue. Because next you have the Five of Hearts coming in. Five of Hearts is a card that says you need to, mix up your life a little bit. And this came up for another water sign this week as well. So it says that if you're doing like the same thing every single day, you're just having the same experiences, nothing's changing, and you're just like on that hamster wheel of doing the same thing over and over again, you need to mix it up this week. You need to, find a new hobby, try something new, try something different. Even go out with friends, learn something different, anything new that you can do that you've never done before with this card, do it. And it is a love card as well, so that the same goes for love. If you want to meet somebody new, try something new, and that's what the card says. And you could very well find it. It's also a card that has like another meaning, which can be jealousy at work. So if anybody at work is jealous, ignore it, because it usually means that they're jealous because you're doing an amazing job or you get recognized or something like that. So it's always something positive. Anyway, just ignore them. Don't even think about it. Next, you have the Three of Spades, which asks you to watch your health, to take care of your health this week. Don't do anything, don't fall off a diet. Don't stop a workout routine this week. Don't do any of that. Make sure to drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest. I think a lot of you will be working hard this week, so take those breaks to make sure that you stay healthy this week. That's all this card says. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs. Typically a fire sign, but can definitely, in some ways represent Pisces intuition, using your intuition this week to think about things. Very mental energy. It is a card that does like kind of, ask you to use your mental powers. She's, like I said, she's very intuitive, so it is a card that asks you to use your intuition this week, anything that you're doing, and to think about everything that you do before you do it. She's also a leader. She's one of the few queens that really kind of also wants to be a leader, if that makes sense. And she is really kind of like driven to do that. So a lot of you will have that drive this week to really make stuff happen. And finally, you have this Six of Clubs. Simply means success. It's a card of success. It brings a lot of success to you, makes things happen. It's all about growth. You see there, it looks like a bunch of plants growing in rows. So it's all about growth in your life, new growth, new things growing, and even being able to like reap some rewards. So you could very well see some rewards this week. So thank you for watching, Pisces, and enjoy the week.